Greetings, everyone. This is yet another live stream from amalightworker. I will give a little bit more time to everybody to be notified by YouTube so that everybody is able to log into your accounts. And if you already are on my page, maybe you need to refresh it a few times. If you are already right here live with me, please do chat with me right here on the side. Let me know where is it that you are chatting from. So again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is amalightworker. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to you. So, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? In the United States, they celebrated Thanksgiving. And I did prepare you for this Thanksgiving. Before this live stream, I did do a live meditation, and we also talked about gratitude and how important gratitude is. And if anybody did follow the advice from the Akashic records to keep a 40-day gratitude or a 30-day gratitude, I'm not sure which one is it, where you meditate or you keep a gratitude journal, which pretty much was supposed to end by Thanksgiving. Let me know how your experience with it was. I can see on chat right now TT, hi Alma, Love Spirit 888, Claire G from Norfolk, Virginia, MB 1992, Mina from Boston. How are you, Mina? How's everything? Christina, Violet from Montreal, Canada. I hear Montreal is beautiful and I would love to visit Montreal one day. So maybe that could be happening. Seema from Seema Healing Space. How are you? Esther, your new life coach from Las Vegas. Yay. TT is from Arizona. Menki, if I'm saying your name correctly, from South Africa. Oh, thank you so much, TT. Vanda Gassman, all things spirit. Thank you so much. Happy to see you as well, Vanda. Thank you to everybody who made it. And again, there will be a replay of this live stream soon as we're going to end. Automatically, YouTube will be posting that so that everybody can enjoy it on your free time. I am. Oh, I did already open the Akashic records, and before I break it down to each and every sign of the zodiac, it's very important that we understand the general energy. Okay, and I would recommend that you always listen for the general energy and then you go to your sun sign, to your rising sign, and to your moon sign. If anybody is willing to help me with the timestamps, that would be perfect. And if you are doing that timestamp for me, please also remember to also include the general energies, because it's going to make a lot more sense when you also listen for the general energy of December, and also per your zodiac sign, rising sign, moon, and moon sign. So let's see what the Akashic records have to say about general energies for December 2022 before we break it down to each and every sign. It is the energy of rebirth, even though this is a blessed month, because many people throughout the world, they get to celebrate Christmas, so the birth of Jesus. In its own, this time around, has a lot to do with your own personal rebirth. You could be going through a reinvention of who you are, a reinventing of an area of your life, being renovated also, so to speak, energetically, feeling renovated and alive again. Okay, it's like you went through a dark tunnel and now you are out again, out in the world, out where you can see uh, the light. You are born again. For many of you, that is going to apply to your physical appearance. It could be in your wardrobe, it could be the way how you style yourself. um, the words that you are going to use. For some of you, you are going to notice that your vocabulary is expanded. It's a lot more easier for you to express what you feel. For other ones, it's going to be about creativity. And the Akashic Records are advising and encouraging each and every one of you, no matter where you are located in the world, to follow that flow of creativity. See where that is going to lead you. Okay, and you may find yourself singing, and maybe you are not in habit of doing that. You may find yourself drawing, painting. You may find yourself working with fabric. Okay, you could find yourself redecorating. You could find yourself redesigning, remodeling maybe a home. For some of you, it could be like a blessed new beginning toward a new home. So you are reinventing yourself through this new home. And you may also be dealing with changes in the workplace. For some of you, it could be that during this time you are going to notice a shift in your superiors. Whoever your superiors are, there are going to be changes. You may have to deal with new blood in the place of work. This could be new coworkers, a new superiors, a new boss, a new management team, or even a new management company. They are also talking about your internal organs, where for some of you, not for everyone, where for some of you, maybe you are holding stress, maybe disease, maybe illness, because I'm getting that for many of you, you could be successfully going through some procedures. This could be either cosmetic, but also surgery, something that is health related, that is going to help you a lot to deal with something that is going on. Could be an eye surgery, could be just a regular visit to a doctor, just regular blood testing. It could be something minor, but it could also be something major, like surgery that you may schedule, or you could actually do the surgery now in December. And you are also going to notice the major support coming your way, not only from your healthcare team, but also from people all around you. You have to be very careful in December to know how to read the room correctly. If you are at work, how to read that environment correctly. If you are communicating over social media, how to read that energy of what you are posting, what you are reading, what you are sharing with others on a line correctly. Where is it that you maybe need to draw a line in the sand? Where is it that you need to set certain boundaries? Or where is it that you need to separate what belongs to you because it's your private business? And what is it that you are willing to share with your loved ones or even with people online? Many of you could be finding yourself being very curious, gravitating towards a new knowledge. You may be signing up for a training at your work. You could be reading a book. You could be talking to a very interesting person who's going to open your eyes, who's going to open doors for you. So it is about elevating your mind, shifting your perspective, welcoming new knowledge, reconnecting with your higher purpose, the direction where you need to be right here, right now in your life, and to welcome new changes. For many of you, you may find yourself taking a new direction. Could be a new direction with a relationship. You may decide that friendships or a friendship that you have needs to go in a different direction with that friendship, or if you need to break off the friendship, or maybe there's a cooling off of a friendship. I don't know. Okay, then you have to accept that. But whichever is happening for you is going to happen in a way that feels almost organic, and you're going to feel so free and liberated when that happens. For many of you, you're going to be preparing for, and there could be a little bit of fear attached to it about the possibility of the rent going up, prices going up in general. And I'm getting the sense that you are also going to be provided with divine guidance, but also professional help to deal with it. So it's not going to be unusual for many of you to address certain issues that you may be going through, certain emotions that you are experiencing. Will an expert on that field, maybe you could be doing emotional freedom technique, you could be talking to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, you could be talking to a social worker, you could be reconnecting with your support group. And this support group could be a community of people you belong. This could be an online community. This could be about talking to friends and family. So, talking to people whose wisdom you trust. But you are also going to have the feeling that you are not alone. Even when you are home alone, you're going to have the feeling that you are not alone, because you're going to feel this shift in energy. Where is it that before you didn't have the courage? You are regaining your courage, you are regaining momentum, you are regaining your wisdom. And for many of you, and the situation will be different for different people, there's going to be a breakthrough into a status quo, or there's going to be a breakthrough in a situation that keeps dragging and dragging. So you are bound to have a major breakthrough in an area of your life that maybe felt stagnant. So that was for the general energies. Okay. Aries sun, Aries rising, and Aries moon. You have to be very careful in December with your desire to spend and also your desire to save, because it could be very easy for you to swing in either direction, in either extreme, either to be very stingy or to spend without caution, to spend without thinking. However, there are situations that you already know that in some ways you are about to receive money. You could be dealing with contracts, new clients, new jobs. You may be dealing with a voucher that allows you to benefit from it financially. You could be dealing with a bonus or a promotion. For many of you, it could also be a matter of buying and selling property or an inheritance. So there is something that you could be doing now that is going to enable you to get some money, to gain some money between December 2022 and March 2023. Many of you are going to focus in getting your affairs in order. It could be your financial affairs. It could be your affairs, family affairs. It could be arrangements that you need to do at this time about traveling, family gatherings, celebrations. You could be getting your affairs in order when it comes to stuff that you have to do at work, paperwork, any forms that you need to fill out at this time. So, whatever you need to do, whatever tasks you need to accomplish, it feels like you're giving yourself a big push, okay, to finish everything in due time. Because for many of you, you may be dealing with time sensitive situations when you have to finish projects or you have to hand in projects at a specific time. So, even having to deal with a deadline. Pay very attention to anything that may be coming up for you in terms of your oral health, teeth, dentist appointments, because you may have to deal with teeth related issues or situations in December. If it's not yours, could be somebody else around you. If you have children, this could be a month, and it doesn't matter whether you have small children or grown up children. This could be a month filled of emotions. Pay attention here not to take everything too seriously. If you have smaller children or if you care for smaller children, they could be very emotional or even throwing tantrums. If you have grown up kids, they're going to get to you emotionally in, as I said, in both extremes, for the good or the bad. But it's going to help you to talk about certain issues and situations that none of the parties involved, you included, weren't able to address them before in one way or another. If you are an Aries rising if you are an Aries sun, rising, or moon, if you felt that in a situation you have no power, you have lost your power, okay, that situation is going to turn around because you're going to feel once again that you are a little bit more in control. Before you are owning your power, okay, so you are owning your power again. I hope that this is making sense to you, Aries. Do remember to also watch the segment where I talk about the general energies for December. Taurus sun, Taurus rising, and Taurus moon. There's going to be a certain conflict that it's not necessarily easy for you to tolerate. But if you are a Taurus who has been dealing with a person or a circumstance, it feels like you have tried everything and you could be pulling as a figure of speech, pulling the trigger, ending the situation. It could be a job and you're like, I'm done with it, I'm out. It could be a social circumstance, whatever social groups you belong to. And for some of you, it could also be a situation connected to your love relationship or to your marriage. You are running out of patience. And this could be a good thing for you, but this could also backfire. So you have to exercise a lot of patience in your daily life dealing with people, because you could be doing or saying things that later on you're going to regret, but you can undo what is done. I'm also getting images of Taurus sun, rising, and moon reconnecting, feeling like if you are not reconnecting physically or in person with people, feeling that emotionally you are reconnecting with what used to be you. You could be reconnecting with your higher purpose. What are you here to do? You could be reconnecting with a whole new goal in your life that you are very passionate about. You could be reconnecting with your ideal self, where ideally you thought you would be as some time ago. Maybe for some of you, you're going to see all of that now unfolding, happening, manifesting for you. At the same time, you have to be very careful if you find yourself dealing with traffic courts, driving, getting a ticket, traffic court. If you find yourself dealing with legalities, the law, lawyers, courts, or the justice system, because again, anything that you could be saying, doing, or signing up, putting your signature now, at some point, it may be used against you. So you have to be very careful and very diplomatic. That's why you have to be very calm and not impatient. You are going to gain a better understanding of who you are. You are going to be dealing with new information that you had no idea existed. It could be that somebody around you, it's not necessarily that they lied to you, but maybe you didn't know the whole truth. Okay, so to speak, you are going to now find out what was happening in people's life behind closed doors. So truth, or the truth coming out, and that could be mind blowing for many of you, especially if you have a mother, or especially if you are going to be dealing with people who are sick, or it could be these secrets have to deal with their health struggles that maybe now they are willing to reveal that information to you. So not everything that you believe is peaches and roses. It's not that way. People appear to have it everything together, and they appear to be so heavy, so happy in their life, but maybe that's just an illusion in your mind. Nobody has it so easy, but life could now turn around for the better, and you are going to handle everything with much grace and much easier than before. Pay attention to anything that may be upsetting your stomach sensitivities. This could be food intolerances. So treat yourself very, very well in December. I hope that this is making sense to you, Taurus. Always listen for the segment of this video where I also talk about the general energies because it's going to be important for you to know. Gemini, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. Your creativity is going to hit another level. Your intuition is going to be exponential. This could be that your creativity and your intuition is going to enable you to connect with new people, new friends, new clubs that maybe you want to belong to. But it could also be that for other people, you could be running into a teacher, a coach, somebody who's going to help you to explain things, somebody who's going to help you to manifest. This could be a spiritual teacher, this could be a guru, this could be somebody who's going to guide you to achieve what you need to achieve right now. You could be connecting with a person who's going to help you to land a job, to help you to find a home, or to help you to also be introduced to network, to be introduced to important people. I'm also getting through the Akashic records that for some of you, it could be that new people in your life could help to facilitate you being introduced to someone new, especially if you are single and available. You could be attracting at this time a lot of attention towards you're going to notice that people are interested to getting to know you with the purpose of dating. And I'm also getting the sense of love proposals or marriage proposals. I'm getting for a lot of Geminis having to deal with possible collaborations and possible partnerships where you could be offering some kind of a partnership deal to another party. You could be attracting people that are going to be interested to working with you, do business with you, invest money with you. So to collaborate or to open a business in some ways. And this could be very successful partnerships or collaborations. You could also be collaborating together with a team of people toward a book, toward a new website design. You could be inventing a product. You could be inventing an idea together. You could be dealing with trademarking, something that you creating or gaining legal rights. For many of you, I also see that you're going to be looking into anything that you post online, and you're going to be looking whether you need to download a VPN, whether you need to download an antivirus. So you're going to be looking very much at your online security at this time. And they are also showing me that you are either going to get to know new neighbors, new friends. So emotionally getting closer to people, but I'm also getting the sense that for many of you, your social calendar will be full. You are going to reconnect stronger to your own sense of joy, what moves you internally, what brings you to tears, what makes you laugh unstoppably. I'm also getting images of some of you attending a concert, a dancing party. It could also be like an open, like a concert out in the open. You could be meeting important people like the CEO, the director, the dean, the major, or the mayor. I'm sorry. So people that in some ways are important. They seem to hold a position of power. You could be meeting actors, singers. You could be collaborating with them. You could, and I'm also getting attending important functions, events, and festivities. You could be gaining a little weight, but I'm getting the sense that a lot of you are welcoming it because it feels like you are truly enjoying this holiday season. And I also see a lot of you making arrangements for later. You could be making arrangements now for later to set up doctor's appointments or consultations with lawyers and attorneys, setting up So it feels like you could be setting up now in December future events to happen maybe in January, in February, or even in March, because it feels like there's a strong connection between December and March, this upcoming March, for many of you Geminis. I hope that this is making sense to you. Always listen for the segment where I also talk about the general energies for December, because it's going to make a lot better sense to you. Cancer, sun, rising, and moon. It's all about home and relationships this December, because you could be understanding deeper where do you stand in a relationship, where do you stand in your marriage. Okay, anything needs to change? Any important decisions? Where do you stand in this friendship that you have with someone? Where do you stand in a partnership that maybe you have with someone? If you have housemates, where do you stand in that equation, you and your housemates? If you are signing important contract and business deals, what is your side of the deal? If you need to rearrange anything, if you need to change any contracts, if you need to terminate any verbal or oral or written agreements or contracts at this time, you are also going to be forced to say the truth. Okay, somebody may be calling up on your Cancer, sunrise and moon, and it could be like, you were there, so what did they say? Did you witness anything? It could be maybe you witnessed a collision of cars or car accident. Maybe you witnessed unpleasant situations in the workplace. Okay, for some of you it could be that maybe you're going to be called up in courts to testify. I'm also getting testimonials. Maybe you're going to write a testimonial, a product or a service that you got, and you're writing a testimonial. Maybe you're offering to give a testimonial about it. Either way, people are going to be interested to know your perspective. What do you think about this? Okay, and what's your opinion about that? What's your opinion about this other person? So if you have felt invisible, if you have felt that, yeah, I talk but nobody's listening, that is going to change. It's not unusual for people to feel like that in their own home, okay, or maybe in the workplace. But something is changing now because you are getting the right attention at the right time. You are also going to be dealing with presentations of some kind. Maybe you have to present the something connected to your work. You could be doing a presentation online, maybe in one of the holiday gatherings or events, celebrations. Maybe you have to introduce somebody and here's the host, or maybe you have to be selected to give a speech or a toast. So all eyes are going to be on you. Anything that you are trying to let go of emotionally, mentally, energetically, is going to happen with so much more ease in December. Maybe you are trying to let go of and release somebody, someone, or an idea or a feeling for such a long time. And now it's just going to be so easy to let go because you are now ready emotionally. You have that right space in your heart to begin and to begin new and not to take with you in this new journey emotions that no longer serve you, negative people, negative emotions, and negative situations. And if for some of you it means that you have to lose something along the way, you're going to be gaining yourself, you're going to be regaining your life. So be it. If you need to lose a little money, you have a lot more to gain. If you need to lose a friend, you have a lot more friends to gain. Whatever the loss could be for you at this time. So this is not the moment or the time to back down or to move backwards. Cancer, you're going to be propelled to move forward. I hope that this is making sense to you, Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Moon. And please do listen for that segment of this video where I talk about general energies, because that is going to be helpful for you to know. Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I keep hearing from the Akashic records that congratulations are in order. something that is being celebrated, a personal achievement. You're going to be getting a lot of compliments. For many of you, it's going to be a success at work, in the workplace, your career, your job is being celebrated. For other Leos, it's going to be something in regards to marriage, a wedding, so engagement, wedding. So congratulations around that. Could be that a Leo that you know, maybe it's a spouse, it could be you yourself, it could be a daughter, a child. Maybe they are the ones getting engaged or married, or it could be also your own anniversary of something important that happened in your life. And for many of you, many new things could be launched at this time. I'm getting like the launch of a new campaign, the launch of a new product, the launch of a new career, the launch of a new website. You may be dealing with a major approval. It could be winning in a low case, winning or gaining something through the justice of the courts, the justice system of the courts. It could be about immigration, that something is being approved. It could be a passport. Maybe you have to renew your passport, travel documents, or you moving entirely into a new area, or even moving abroad, moving to a new country. For some of you, Leos, it could be so. For some of you, it could also be something in connection to fertility or pregnancies that will be celebrated at this time. If you are not in love and you don't plan to be, okay, but you're not attached to anyone, this could be very shocking or surprising to you, because you're going to feel like the one that you have been waiting for, it's finally knocking in your door, as a figure of speech. And it doesn't mean that things will happen right away with this person, but you're going to feel that, oh my God, I just met my person. You will know it in your heart. If you are looking to purchase anything major, like a car or a home, something in you internally will tell you that this is it, this is the home, this is the car, okay? This is the shop that I was looking for. These are the gifts that I was looking to buy or to get. You're going to be internally guided to purchase something, to donate, or even to sell. If you could be listing things for sale at this time, you're going to be much more trusting with your own sense of intuition, following where the energy may lead you. And if you are a Leo who suffers from kidneys or kidney related situations, so I'm keep getting some sensitivities there, not really getting sick, but prone to being sick. Be careful if you have to lift weights. And if you suffer from diabetes, make sure that you're doing everything right to keep your diabetes in check. So, this is what I have for Leo at this time. Please, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Moon, do listen for the segment of the video where I talk about the general energies of December 2022, because that's going to turn out to be important for you to know. Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. It's going to be a major energy of endings and beginnings for many of you. You're going to be changing your mind. Whatever belief system you have, whatever religion or spiritual practice you believe in, that could be changing at this time. Whatever worked for you before, whatever beliefs you had about yourself, okay, that could be changing, because it does no longer apply to your life circumstance, to your life right now. And I'm also getting the sense that you could be called on by somebody at work, could be one of your superiors, who may be pulling you aside because they need to have an important conversation with you. Maybe they need to trust in you a special project that maybe you're not supposed to talk to other people about it. So, like a secretive kind of project. They could be making to you an offer to more money or a management position. So they need to offer to you something, but again, they're going to ask you not to reveal anything to anybody. I'm also getting the sense that someone closer to you, for someone, some of you Virgos, that could be your own child. For other ones, that could be your partner. At this time, you are also going to have a lot of responsibilities, even if you have to be holding the fort all on your own. Okay? And you could be regretting leaving the office because maybe you want to travel or go on vacation. Maybe you could be regretting, oh, I have to travel to see other family or other relatives somewhere else. I'm leaving my own family alone, but I'm not getting the sense that you dwelling on regret is going to solve anything. In December, you need to do whatever you need to do. If you have to travel, you're going to have to do that. So anywhere you are, okay, let's say you are at work but your mind is going to be at home. You're at home, you're thinking of something else. Okay, it's like your home, it's thinking about something else. It's very important, Virgo, that you redirect that energy and that focus to what you are doing right now, because it's going to be very easy for you to be distracted in December. You are going to be looking into your financial affairs. If you are responsible for the finances of your family, maybe you and your spouse or whoever else you are linked financially, maybe you have a joint account together, you are going to be looking into your financial affairs because maybe you need to address important issues like taxes, buying and selling of property. You could be looking at the possibility of investments. Do I need to move money from my 401k into another account? Do I need to look at my insurance, life insurance, home insurance? So there's going to be important decisions that you have to make in terms of money, investments, and buying and selling of a property. And please do listen for the segment of the video where I do talk about the general energies, because it's going to turn out to be important for you to know. I hope that this is making sense to you, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. You are going to get rid of something and you're going to feel very grateful. You may be getting rid of a partner. You may be getting rid of, if you are the boss, maybe you're getting rid of an employee that was problematic. You could be getting rid of a negative force or a negative energy, okay? And I'm also getting the sense that whatever was causing you a lot of stress, distress, whatever was causing you sleep issues, it feels like somehow that's going to be addressed. Maybe there is something that you never thought that was the reason that it was giving you sleep issues, okay? And somebody may be pointing that out to you. Could be a doctor, could be somebody that you live with. And I'm getting the sense that little changes in December are going to help you a lot. Okay, little changes could be helping you a lot with your health. Little changes in your diet, for example, could be helping you a lot with your uh, health. I'm also getting a sense of a lot of you going to shop for a mattress and furniture, okay, and also kitchen appliances. There's a lot of shopping, like major stuff for the house or uh, household appliances. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you Libras. You also need to be very aware of not allowing yourself to be fooled. Scammers, online scammers, people who are taking credit for your work, people who are trying to steal money from you, people who are trying. It feels like if anybody is lying to your face, you will be able to know that. You will be able to see through this person. If it is a situation, maybe it's not a person, maybe it is a situation. If it is an illusion, this situation, you are going to be able to see right through this situation being presented to you. And you are also going to be able to successfully confront anyone who is trying to make you jealous, anybody who's trying to scam you, anybody who is trying to present themselves very differently from who they really are. You are going to gain a big plus, a big momentum forward, especially if you are dealing with personal enemies, or maybe you had no idea that these people were your enemies, because sometimes the enemies are not in the open, right? They are hidden. So you are going to uncover, find out secrets, what was happening before your eyes, but you had no comprehension of it, or even what was happening behind your back. And I'm also shown that many of you Libras are going to be part of a celebration. Yes, it is holiday season. Happy holidays to you, Libra. But uh, something, one of your achievements is going to be celebrated. Could be an achievement at work, a personal achievement, maybe a personal achievement that has to do with your marriage. And I'm not getting the sense that you are going to be too loud about it. Okay, it's like that good news. I know what's happening, but I'm going to keep this to myself for the time being. Pay attention to your dreams, because you could be having some um, meaningful encounters with spirit, or people who have crossed over, okay, who are going to come to visit you in your dreams. I hope that this is making sense to you, Libra. Do also listen for the segment of this video where I talk about the general energies of December, because that's going to be important for you to know. Cancer. No, I'm sorry. Right now, the sign is Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. You are going to be dealing with one mystery after another, one surprise after another. What you are going to uncover could be pleasant for some of you, but because you're maybe dealing with different secrets, different situations, you are also going to be very delighted about something else that you are going to discover. People are going to surprise you. They're going to surprise you with what they're saying, what they're doing, because you're going to have this feeling like, oh, I did not know this person to be this way. This is so shocking. And I'm also getting the sense that if anything was purposefully, on purpose, hidden from you in the workplace, in the family, people are hiding bills, money, receipts, people are hiding the truth. It could be anything, okay? In December, in one way or another, you're going to find out. You may have to deal with confronting a person, or the person who's causing you this, the person who's hiding information, and whatever big secret was going on, okay, it will be revealed, and you yourself are going to be so shocked. Okay, so you're going to maybe think about it, how you're going to react, or how you're going to confront this person. And you may also call upon a few people to help you gather courage and how you are going to confront this person. You're going to confront this person with legal paperwork, because that's what the situation calls for, or maybe you have to confront this person by calling them up on their mistake, okay, or on their attitude. But one way or another, you're going to be setting the record straight. You're going to be um, creating your boundaries, okay? You're going to be creating, that line, the proverbial line on the sand. And for some of you, you may have to deal either with buying or selling of properties, a business. I'm also getting something like a swap. You could be swapping services. You could be swapping gifts. You may be swapping homes. You could be swapping jobs. Okay, this job was assigned to me, but I much rather do yours, and you could be swapping things around. And I'm also getting the sense that either you're going to be called or you could be assigned to host something. Could be a meeting at work. You have to host it, conduct it. Could be an event, a gathering. Could be a celebration that you have to host, and or even something in connection to an organization that you belong to. You are going to be dealing with calendars shifting, changing. You may introduce to yourself right now an online calendar. Maybe before you didn't have an online calendar. Okay, you could be, so it feels like you could be introducing to yourself some an app or something digital that helps to facilitate your daily life or even your work. It just makes your job or your life easier. And pay attention not to sign up for something that could be too much for you to handle. Okay, don't overpromise. Okay, pay attention not to overestimate your power or to overestimate the situation. If you are dealing with a medical mystery of your own right now, or you don't know what is causing some aches and pains or discomfort in your body, you are going to be seeing different specialists. And I'm getting the sense some of you could be going to doctors, some other ones are going to be working with the energy workers. You may be dealing with both the energy side of it and the doctors and the Western medicine and medication, but it feels like now you have the answer and now you could be setting up your ducks in a row now that you know where the root cause was and the proper diagnosis and how to treat it. You are going to show up as a big force, okay? You're going to show up to stand up for yourself. You may also feel drawn to stand up for somebody else during this time to support a cause, to help or to donate to a cause that you support, to speak up on somebody who is unable to defend themselves. And you may just uncover your purpose in you showing up for others and in you showing up for yourself. You may just uncover the bigger picture. You may just be reattuned and connected yet again with your purpose, your higher purpose. Because maybe, Scorpio, at some point you thought that you weren't sure what your purpose was at this point of your life. And I'm also getting the sense of attracting a mate, attracting a partner at this time. This could be sexual attraction. For some of you, it could be a group of friends, but it could also be like a date, a love connection. So if you are looking to attract anyone, it feels like it's going to be easy for you to attract anyone that you desire. Maybe you're looking for your lawyer, the right lawyer shows up for you. Maybe you're looking for the right company to work for. Boom, you attract the right company. But I'm getting this sense of your sexual energies are going to be magnetized. Okay, there's a lot of sexual charm and you're going to let it all out, and you may be willing to take a chance in love this time around, Scorpio. So if I were you, I would be a little bit more open to welcome new people in your life and see where that goes. So, Scorpio, I hope that that is making sense to you. Do listen for the portion of the video where I talk about the general energies of December, because that's going to be important for you to know. So, if anybody from the audience helps me, because after Scorpio, I always have problems, remember, and if it is Capricorn or Sagittarius, not that it matters, because I'm not going per necessarily per order, but okay, Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Deeply emotional for you. It's going to be so easy for you to switch from one emotion to the other. And you have to be very, very careful in December to keep and maintain your emotional balance, and especially not to overreact. You could be easily overjoyed, you could be easily overwhelmed. A job offer could be coming to you out of nowhere. For some of you, it could be that maybe suddenly you have an idea about a side gig, a side job that you want to have. It could be an idea about a book, a project, a product that maybe you need to invent, some kind of an idea how to generate more money. Could be coming to you right now. You could be collaborating with other people to generate more money, but it could also be completely your idea. Okay, and it is about you understanding your emotions about money, your emotions about family, and your emotions about whatever type of job you do right now. You want to be very careful with how you conduct yourself, because you could be reacting too fast too soon, and maybe you don't know the whole story just yet. So it's very important that before you react, maybe you listen to the entire story, you listen to the person, you listen to the presentation, you listen to the team meeting if you are at work, because again, you could be overreacting. There is nothing that can be happening in December and you cannot handle it. I'm actually getting the sense of a lot of things accelerating for you. If you were looking for a job, it's like now you find a job, and maybe you find the job now, but you actually start in January, or maybe you recently just got a job. I'm also getting the warmth that you're going to feel in your heart to reconnect with people that you haven't seen in a while. I'm even getting for you friends from way, way, way back when. They could be coming for a trip. You yourself, you could be talking about traveling abroad, immigration. You could have people around you. Maybe they are moving or maybe they are traveling. But I'm getting a huge deal of luck for any Capricorns who may be dealing with immigration matters right now, gaining a visa, getting a green card, getting a valid working number. Maybe you have to deal with courts and the legal system that is connected to an immigration related process. So there is a promise of the energy shifting. A lot of things are happening, but between now, December 2022, and March 2023, you are going to start to reap the reward. Whatever is happening now, building, whatever you are building now, initiating now, it could be anything new that starts now. It's going to reach a culmination point or a very meaningful point by March 2023. And March 2023 seems to come up for a lot of signs as something deeply meaningful. Okay, I hope that this is making sense to you. Please do listen for that segment of the video where I talk about the general energies, because that's going to be important for you to comprehend and to know. So now we're going to talk about Sagittarius. No, I did not skip Sagittarius, but because I'm live, sometimes I forget what sign I'm doing. And that's why I ask my audience to guide me what is the next sign. So Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Moon. You need to calm down, because you are going to be dealing in December with important people in your among family and relatives, like the elderly. Okay, you could be dealing with important people at the place of work, important clients. You may be dealing with important superiors. Okay, and during this time, it could be that maybe at the place of work, maybe your place at work, it's going to be visited by an inspector. Could be the health inspector, could be like a tax inspection of some kind. So something where the government sends somebody to check on your place of business or on your place of work, and you have to approach everything from a place of calmness. For many of you, I get a sense that there's going to be a great deal of luck if you enter some kind of a contest where you enter information to win free stuff. Okay, so you could be winning tiny little prizes, free stuff. So sign up for anything that you need to sign up because it's free. Where you win when you win free stuff. I'm getting a great deal of luck for you, Sagittarius, in December, but I'm also getting the sense that you also need to be very careful if you are thinking on investing your money, because it may or may not be the right moment for many of you to invest, particularly if you are looking to invest a lot of money. When it comes to you, the energy around finances doesn't feel stable. Um, and therefore the energy around investments doesn't feel stable. So you are advised not to take a major financial risk in December. So I hope that this is making sense to you, Sagittarius. You also need to pay attention of misplacing things, losing items, your keys, your purse. Maybe you change outfits and you leave your cell phone or your keys or other personal items in the old jacket, in the old purse, in the old car. So pay attention here to your personal belongings. You also have to understand that many situations that in December to you they're going to feel complicated. Maybe they're not as complicated as you believe them to be. You are going to be dealing with some complications at work. Could be because the internet is not up and running correctly, could be files are getting mixed up, could be people are traveling. Okay, they have a couple of days off, so then the workload falls on you. So it does feel busy. Maybe you're going to have a lot more clients if you work with clients or if you happen to have a business, but it also feels very blessed at the same time. So working hard, but also playing hard. And it also feels financially rewarding, but please be careful with who you trust. Who do you trust about money? And please be careful with investment. When it comes to your earned money, it does feel very good this month of December for you. And I also get the sense that many of you during this time, you could be initiating some kind of an online business. If you already have one, maybe you could add a new product, maybe you add a new service, maybe you're going to start from the ground, some kind of an online business. That's what I keep getting for a lot of you Sagittarians. I hope that this is making sense to you, and please do listen for the segment of the video where I talk about the general energies for December 2022, because it's going to be important for you to know. Aquarius, sun, rising, and moon. I hear that congratulations are in order, and I got a similar message for other signs as well. You are finally getting to a better place in your life. Either emotionally, you're getting into a better place. It could be in the environment where you live. There's going to be some upgrade of the home where you live. For some of you, it's going to be about finances and upgrading your finances, or finances become stable, or an increase in your earnings. And I'm also getting the sense that for many of you, it could also be congratulations to a personal conquest. Maybe the person that you liked finally is paying attention to you. So you're going to have a mutual attraction. You could be attracting a new love partner, or you could be attracting a new marriage proposal at this time. Pay attention to the signs. If during this time you keep running over and over into the same numbers appear for you, the same song, same letters, same words, same book, same person. Maybe you always keep hearing the same commercial. Okay, there is something in there for you to pay attention. If it is a commercial that constantly you keep hearing, what is that about? Explore it. There will be something for you there. If people are talking about the same book, or you click on YouTube and they are always constantly talking about the same subject, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the symbolism of numbers and words. And many of you Aquarians during this time could be getting free services being offered to you. People are going to feel very generous towards you. You're going to feel their gratitude in the family. Maybe you didn't feel loved, appreciated, or maybe you felt like nobody's paying attention to your advice. Okay, you're going to have this beautiful, you're going to be flooded with love and attention, and showers with gifts even from the most unexpected sources. You could be either exchanging services with other people. Maybe you do reading, they give you a reading in return. You could be trading skills. I teach you this, you teach me that. Okay, type of an environment. Somebody may be offering to give you Reiki or some other form of energy work. You could be signing up for courses, classes. This could be also free trainings. Maybe at the place of work, okay, they're going to train you and the rest of the staff into something new. Anything that you are going to end up learning, whether you learn on your own, whether you attend a course, a class, an online course or class, or in person training, you're going to end up benefiting for a long, long time from it. Because for many of you, you're going to end up learning a new skill that is going to serve as a building block. So if you learn something about computers right now, it's going to be a building block for you to build more into it. Something you could be you could be basing your whole career in this eventually. You could start to make money from this. If you put together materials to create a course or a class, hey, this is the beginning, because you could be getting more requests for you to teach a course or a class. If you build a business right now, okay, it's going to be a business that is going to keep on building and growing. If you find yourself creating a relationship right now or a marriage, it's going to keep on building and growing. So for many of you Aquarians, I get this energy of expansion. Your intuition is going to expand. Your creative sense, the little artist in you, the little child in you wants to come out and play. And overall, if you felt a little bit out of order, out of balance, or this is not my environment, you're going to feel more in balance. You're going to get that sense that I belong here. Okay, you're going to feel more connected to your spiritual family. Okay, you know, those people with whom you are not connected through blood, but they feel that like family. So people that you least expect, they may show up to support you, to defend you, or they may surprise you with gifts. You do have to be on the lookout for hidden enemies, people that maybe are trying to trash you online, or maybe, or if they're not trashing your line, maybe um they're sharing something online that involves you, and maybe you don't like that. Maybe there's a picture where you don't look good and you're like, take that picture down. Okay, so try not to over exaggerate in December. And if you have any hidden enemies, you will know who these hidden enemies are in December, and you will know how to defend yourself from them, or if it is groups of people, or even scammers. Okay, you know, those people send you those fake emails, you click on it and there's a virus. Be very careful with that in December, and stand up for what you believe in. You do not have to change your colors for anyone. And for some reason, they're bringing in Whitney Houston into this. I think she had a song that says, I'm not changing all of my colors for you. You may want to re-listen that song, because it's a powerful message for you at this time. How nice of the records to reconnect me to Whitney Houston. She's one of my friends, and we're sending some blessing to her soul as well. So be more in the moment. Okay, be more in the moment in December. Whatever you need to prepare today, whatever you need to prepare this week, don't dwell a little too much in the future. A year from now, what's going to happen? Where is my life going? Be more present in this very moment. Take it each and every moment at a time. And I hope that this is making sense to you, Aquarius. Please do listen for the segment of the video where I talk about the general energies for December 2022, because that's going to be important for you to know. And now, Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. You are going to be dealing intuitively or psychically with new ideas being downloaded into your system. Uh, they could be downloaded as a dream when you sleep. They could be something that you put together with your analytical mind, but the way how you're going to come up with this idea, with this invention, you may be inventing a service, you may be inventing, it could be a creative project, could be a project, could be something that you're going to discover. Maybe you are into research, maybe you are a private investigator. Okay, so something that you're going to discover is that your intuition will guide you there, and then you are going to find the facts or the proof that you need to back it up. It's very important that you understand that you need to let go, particularly if you are a Pisces who finds yourself holding a grudge against a person or against a situation. They say time heals all wounds, and you may just find yourself that whatever grudge you had against a person or a situation, you don't feel like that anymore. Doesn't mean that that person is back in your life, but it feels like you have released energetically, mentally, emotionally, whatever you needed to let go of. I'm also getting Pisceans who are going to have success into matters of fertility. If you are looking to get pregnant, I get a sense that for many of you, maybe you are looking to cure aches, pains, illnesses, and maybe finally you're finding the right list of medication, the right list of treatments. And it could be a variety of things: medication, energy work, but something that you're going to be doing about your health. Could be exercise, could be diet, could be a new medication, could be a new doctor that introduces you to a new health regime. That is definitely going to work for you this time, or you're going to see better results than before. You're going to be introduced to situations where you're going to have to choose: do you trust this person or that person? And you're going to be like the party in the middle. So pay attention here. What do you need to trust and what do you need to distrust? Because it's not a situation that is going to be, it's either good or bad. You have to be able to see both. You have to be able to see the advantages and the disadvantages in each situation. And if it is about a person for you, if it turns out to be about a person for you, you have to be able to comprehend this person with the good and the bad, because nobody is perfect. Many of you are going to pen down your life story. You could be writing in your journal, in your diary. You could be sharing something that is deeply personal to you in a book that you could be writing into an art form. Maybe you are expressing that side of you that nobody knows about. It could be that maybe you decide to share something personal online on Facebook. Okay, it feels like now you are ready, and you're going to be surprised by the amount of support or the amount of feedback that you are going to get. You're going to be dealing with this, with situations where sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith, and you could be considering doing something new in your work. It could be physical, as I'm changing my chair, or I'm changing my computer, or on my desk, or I'm moving things around, or it could be as elaborated as I discovered a new computer process. I discovered a new way of doing things that is more practical or is more productive. So everything that you're going to be doing is going to be focused on the idea: is this practical? Is this financially better or not? So it feels like you're going to be weighing your options in December. And I'm also getting the sense that if you are a Pisces who you are struggling with the idea that you needed to turn your back on somebody. This could be a marriage, a relationship, a job, a friend, like whoever this is, you're going to be able to do that gradually. Okay, I get the sense that you're going to be very diplomatic about, but you're going to be successfully turning your back onto this negative person, whoever this negative person may be in your life. And Pisces, please listen for that segment of the video where I talk about the general energies of December, because that's going to be important for you to know. So I get comments here from Rudy. How are you? T-Rose Lover. Good luck with your surgery. Blue Eyes. Jackie Kettle. Kathy Robinson. Rosa Maria. Pam, how are you? Oh, and I see that you're writing to me in Albanian. Si jeni dhe juve, përshëndetje, shumë faleminderit që po më ndiqni. And I hope that this is making sense to everybody. Please, if anyone could help me with the timestamps, either in the section down here below in the comment section or in the chat, because I have to re-listen to this whole video so that I can figure out the time stamps. I wish the very best to each and every one of you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And if anybody again wants to share your experience with the 30 days gratitude, okay, please do comment right here. I'm curious to know about your experience with it. MB1992, thank you so much. So happy I got the chance to view this live. Thank you very, very much. It is a true pleasure to chat with you live as well. Thank you, Vanda. Thank you so. Vandana, I think it's pronounced. How are you? How's your singing going? If I'm not mistaken. So this is it. Thank you so much. If you like to contact me for a private reading, because after all, when I do the Akashic reading for each sign, it is general. Okay, so if you like to know more, if you like to get a private reading with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com, and you're going to find my contact information posted down here below in the show more description box. I do offer a variety of services: tarot readings, Akashic records reading, Akashic records healing, face reading, birthday reading, energy clearing, a Reiki. I do offer a variety of Reiki services, because Reiki, you can use it in anything. So I also have new services through the Akashic Records where you get to emphasize a gift or a skill that you have, whether you need to kick in that gift, so to speak, to amplify it, or whether you need to tone it down because maybe it doesn't serve you right at this moment. There's also other services through the Akashic Records where we deal with energy healing and clearing the ancestral patterns. So there's also different healings that you can get through the Akashic Records, because remember, the rule is nothing is written in stone. You are born with free will. Okay, the Akashic Records will give you a prediction. If you are dwelling on the choice, do I choose one or do I choose two? They're going to give you a prediction. What happens if you choose option one? The advantages and the disadvantages, a prediction about that. If you choose the second option, they're going to give you a prediction about that. So now, based on your free will, you get to make your own choice. And yes, through the Akashic Records, through healing with the Akashic Records, we also get to change karma. Okay, so I hope that this is making sense to you. Do rewatch the replay for those of you who missed it. The Real Empress. I already did the zodiac signs, including Libra. You just have to rewatch the recording of this. And again, email me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I will talk to you soon.